but also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. And we smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. One down. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So striding forward now, Joey Votto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. High and deep to right center. Betts looking up. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting fourth.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
At 10.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball well hit. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. 2-0 Cincinnati. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch.
Andrew
Here it comes.
Benintendi.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And this will bang up against the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper foul. Castillo is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
The fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Benintendi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Hit hard, but foul. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Third baseman.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Comes set, the 0-1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. A pause, and the 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 0-2 down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. And that brings up Scott Schebler. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Schebler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Batting it, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
So one away here with the bases empty. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Peraza sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Barnhart.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The second baseman, Brock Holt.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Christian Vazquez.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning. As it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. Reds out in front, 2-1. Striding in, Jesse Winker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Jesse Winker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The first baseman, number 19.
So striding in, Joey Votto. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Down the first baseline. But